I think the key is that a lot of people think that M2M is simple, and at some levels it is, but when you start talking about how do we build and maintain robust, reliable, scalable M2M networks, actually there's a lot of hard-learned lessons that you have to go through before you can do that. And a lot of entrants into the IoT world don't come from the background where necessarily they have that experience. So we're finding that a lot of companies understand about how they build apps or how they might slice and dice data in a imaginative way to provide a business benefit, but maybe what they don't understand is just what's the complexity about how to build that robust M2M system that's actually going to deliver the data from the edge through to their applications. And so the presentation I gave was very much about what Eurotech's doing in that space, and why you'd want to do things in certain ways. For Eurotech, we see the growth in the market for us in coming from crystallising all the knowledge we've gained over many years of doing M2M and hardware and putting that into a form that can be easily consumed by people that are building IoT systems today. So increasingly we're seeing that hardware itself is becoming commoditized, but there's an increasing need for M2M platforms that basically cater for the management of remote devices, that cater for abstraction of data and flow of information from devices through to applications. So Eurotech's core focus for the next few years is very much on distilling our process knowledge and our M2M knowledge into those sorts of platforms that make it very easy to construct IoT systems. It's very interesting when you look at the verticals and try to figure out where the growth's going to be. In the short term, I think one of the big problems that the industry has is actually the financial models actually conspire against IoT architectures being deployed. What tends to happen still is that people have a point-in-time problem and they go look for point-in-time solutions to that. We're starting to see that model breaking down and therefore growth appearing, especially in the transportation market, as people start to struggle with the questions about how we're going to increase capacity on the rail networks if we can't make the trains longer or run them closer together. An IoT with things like people monitoring, with things like transport optimization actually provides some neat solutions for that. We're also seeing growth in areas that traditionally as an M2M hardware manufacturer we would never have expected. So we're starting to see a lot of growth around service industries where by applying technology actually we can make processes work more optimized, in a more optimized way, work more effectively, provide better service to consumers whilst at the same time reducing the cost of operation. So very much some untraditional models for what an M2M manufacturer might consider to be their traditional business. We've been really surprised just how good M2M World Congress has been for us. We've had masses of activity on the stand, some really good conversations with companies. It finally feels like the Internet of Things is starting to gain some traction and maybe reach escape velocity, and this event has been absolutely the right thing at the right time to help us leverage that.